Good evening. Welcome to the Falls Township Board of Supervisors meeting for Monday, April 2nd, 2024. We will start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
April 15th.
Oh, April 15th. Sorry. Thanks. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay.
You good too?
Oh, here we go. That
Yeah.
makes sense. Thanks, Brian.
No problem.
Okay. Item number one is, does anyone have?
Roll.
Oh, we're going to take the roll.
You got it. All right, John Palmer,
Here,
Aaron Mullen,
Here.
Jeff Dents, Jeff Brasky, Brian Galloway is here. Understand that Mr. Dents and Mr. Brasky, you're at the PSATs. What does PSAT stand for? Pennsylvania of Township Supervisors. So they were actually on township business, right? So it's all good.
Thank you. I'm going to go to public comment unless somebody stops me. Is anybody here for public comment? Yes, please. Would you come up to the mic? Just say your name and where you live, and then you can begin your public comment.
Okay, great, thank you. My name is Melanie Talbert. Can you hear me okay? And I live in Falls Township, in the vicinity of Old 13. So that's where it's at. And I just want to thank everyone. Our family is so grateful to be in Falls Township. It's a wonderful place to live. I've been there over 30 years. And I'm retired, so now I can hang out up here at your meetings. But anyway, the real reason why I'm here, what would actually help us, and I've been speaking to John he's the office manager at the Township of Tofa, about this concern. Myself and some neighbors still are without city sewage. And I'm wondering, like he was mentioning, he's been very helpful, mentioning we possibly may be getting help from this federal or state as far as getting tied into the public sewage, but there's no information. It's kind of frustrating, and I'm hoping myself, and I think I'm speaking for some of my neighbors, that we can get tied in. I know John said something about it's in the works, but I've been hearing that for about 3 years, and I don't see anything as far as even information. So I didn't know if you folks can look into it for us. And I'm the only one here, but I know there's quite a few people. I don't know exactly the amount. I was asking John how many people are without city sewage, and he wasn't certain. So, and I know right now, in the last few years, we've been getting, every 3 years, we do get like an inspection. So that's fine, but you can only imagine how old the systems are at this point. And that's about it, just hoping.
What street do you live on?
Street, Bristol Pike. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I was talking to John, and we really couldn't engage because he said, his authority only knows of so many numbers, and there's different sections of, I guess, the township. I don't know. Of course, I'm worried about myself, and my neighbors. So I just hope to get something on board or knowledge.
So my suggestion would be for you to leave your name and contact information with the manager so that he can look into it a little bit and get back to you. I don't know that anybody's going to have a direct answer for that as we sit here tonight.
Okay. So this manager here? Okay, so I'll just leave my name and number. And as far as getting back to me, that's great. I just, again, John mentioned that there's something in the works, but, I think the people of Falls Township would at least appreciate knowing what's in the works or not, and, are we getting federal aid, state aid, where we stand? So I'll leave my name and number, though. Thank you very much.
Melanie, thanks for coming out. Any other public comment? Okay. We will move on to item number 2, certificate of appropriateness for 39 Lower Morrisville Road, replacing detached garage door and adding a shed. Is anyone here for item 2? If nobody's here for item 2, Do we just move on?
Mr. Takita can give you a summary of what the application
Okay,
is
thank you.
for.
Board, the Historic Architectural
Microphone.
Review Board voted to approve a request to replace a garage door and add a shed to the property located at 39 Lower Morrisville Road. The board is being asked to consider approving the certificate of appropriateness for the garage door and the shed.
Thank you. And we see here it was approved by the Historical Architectural Review Board. So is there any board comment? Or motion first? Okay.
A motion would be appropriate. And if the
Any
board would like to hear
questions?
directly from the property owner, a motion to table is fine if that's the board's preference as well.
Any questions from the board? Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Oh, no.
Aye.
Now I'll ask for public comment. Thank you. You're all so patient with me. I really appreciate it. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Item number 3, for which somebody is here, consideration of fertilizer quote for township facilities. You can wait, Brian, if
Yes,
not.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it looks like we are considering fertilizer quote from THRU Green,
That's correct.
and it is for fertilizer for Pinewood Pool, Quaker Pen, Three Arches, Austin Drive, Fields, Fallsington Park, Van Hoffman Park, and Mill Creek Sports Complex total. 2024 renewal total is $31,927.72. Is there any questions from the board?
No questions.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there any public comment?
I think John has a question.
All in favor?
Do we have
Aye.
to vote on this individually because it's money?
For just the fertilizer quotes?
Yeah.
You can vote it as one action item.
Okay.
Okay, so we did that, we're good?
So, yeah, we're good, right?
Okay. Brian, thank you. Item number 4, consideration of agreement between Millennium Strategies and Falls Township. Matt, do you want to talk about this? This is for renewal proposal for the grant consulting services, and this is the same company we've been using?
Yes, this is the same company, and their fees are exactly the same as they have been. It's a $1,500 per month flat fee as a retainer, not to exceed $18,000 per year, and then they have an hourly bill rate of $130 per hour. What they do currently is they monitor what different grant opportunities are out there. We have any that we're interested in, we forward it to them to see if it's appropriate. And then once we decide on moving forward with a grant, then they charge us the hourly rate. As of right now, we are working with them on road improvements. There's a lot of, Brian is constantly working with them on grants for the parks. We are working with them through the new building as well.
Thanks, Matt. And it looks like during their tenure, they've helped secure $1,077,693.33. So they're doing a good job. Any questions from the board?
No questions.
Yes, I have one. I think we implemented it last year or the year before, where we extended this service to the volunteer firefighters. And I noticed there is some out there looking for some, I guess, to be noticed if they got the grant. So that should help them out tremendously with the help of this grant writer. So that's
Yes.
all.
Is there a motion for item number 4?
So moved.
Second.
Any board comment? I mean, public comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item number 5, consideration of purchase of pool chemicals and supplies for the Pinewood Pool through Bucksmont Aquatic Consortium.
Yes, this is basically what we do each year. You know, we're members of the Bucksmont Aquatic Consortium. We've been members for 9 years now. It's similar to how we go for road salt. We go in as a consortium, get better pricing. So Hatfield Township handles that for us. We're a member there, and it gives us better pricing. So the good news this year is the cost of the chemicals have pretty much flatlined after the huge increases of the last couple of years with a lot of things. So I think the only thing that went up is chlorine by 7 cents per gallon, which isn't bad. It was like $1.20, last year. So I think we're going to be in a lot better shape this year. So asking you to consider us moving forward.
Thanks, Mr. Andrews.
Okay.
Are there any questions from the board?
No, it's just, it's a lot cheaper than what I pay for my pool. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Thanks, Brian.
you're welcome.
Mr. Palmer, do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you.
Any public comment? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, Brian. Okay, number 6 through item 13 are consideration of board appointments. Do either of you gentlemen have any board appointments?
No.
Not tonight, no.
Okay. We are going to move on to item 14, approval of the minutes for March 25th, 2024. Are there any board questions on the minutes? It's my first time I get to say it. Excellent minutes as always, Ms. Poland.
No questions.
No questions.
Okay, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any public comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 15, the engineer's report.
All right, thank you, Madam Vice Chairperson. We've got the engineer's report from last month in style of Mr. Jones. I'll be short with this. We had 2 new land development applications and 11 earth disturbance applications. The 3 columns under those application notifications are the items in red indicate updated project information. In column 1, we have items 1 through 28 are all in various stages of construction. Item 31 and 35 were in front of the board last month and received recommendation or approval. Item 33, Mill Creek Road, 9169 Mill Creek Road is under construction. 36, 39, and 40 are going to be in front of the Planning Commission this month. In the second column, the item 31 and 35 have received their TCO and they're substantially complete. 36 through 38 are in progress. 40 on the next column, 44 and 47, they're substantially complete. 56 through 58 are in construction progress. And items 60 through 70 have received our review letter and the permit approval. The township projects, the township building renovations are obviously still in progress. Building footings, interior work, and exterior grading and basin stabilization has taken place and continues. I also wanted to point out the Vermilion Hills Footbridge. Mr. Jones is looking forward to talking about that project in the next workshop, board workshop meeting, and anticipates that to be in the next month's board agenda for approval. Any questions?
Thank you. Are there any questions?
Excellent report, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mr. Palmer, any questions?
No questions.
Okay. Moving on to item 16 is the bill list. We're going to lump the bill lists together tonight. So item 16 is the bill list for expenses for the month totaling $2,297,000, $297,645.51. Also, Obermeyer, Redmond, Maxwell, and Hippel, our Labor Council, in the amount of 0, no bills received this month. And also the Jones Engineering Associates bill list amounting $357,000, $264.05. Is there a motion for these 3 bills?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Or, any public comment? Do we need voice votes on this, or can we do?
This is a roll call vote.
Okay. Can you poll the board, Mr. Galloway?
Yes. John Palmer,
Yes.
Aaron Mullen,
Yes.
and I vote yes.
Thank you. Ms. Gallagher, are you able to comment on our executive session for item number 19?
Yes, the board met in executive session earlier this evening to discuss items of personnel, potential litigation, and also to gather information from the manager and myself, during which no official action was taken and no deliberation occurred.
Thank you. Item 20, we have a lot of things on for manager comment.
Yes, we have a few things. Saturday, April 20th, there will be a free bulk disposal day between 7 and 11, 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. The bulk disposal program is for resident homeowners of Falls Township and Tullytown Borough. Proof of residency is required. It is not intended for commercial customers or contractors. It will be located at the Groves landfill behind Waste Management's Turkey Hill office at 1000 Newford Mill Road, Morrisville, PA. Additional information will be on the township website as well as social media. We also have a township shredding event Saturday, April 27th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. or until the truck is full. This is going to be located at Pennsbury High School East, 705 Hood Boulevard. Following up after that, or concurrently, I'm sorry, is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on April 27th, there will be a National Drug Take-Back Day that the Falls Township Police Department is holding at Pennsbury High School East. Additional information on both of these will be on social media and the website.
Thank you, Mr. Takita. That brings us to board comment. Mr. Palmer?
No comment tonight.
Mr. Galloway?
No comment tonight.
Okay, just 2 things, and Mr. Andrews, maybe you can confirm, is the park cleanup happening on April 27th? Okay, what time?
Nine a.m. to 12 p.m.
9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Meet at
People
the pavilion at the soccer fields.
Meet at the pavilion. That's April 27th.
Correct.
This is in honor of Earth Day.
Yes.
And also in honor of Earth Day, Core Creek Park is having an event.
Correct.
And our Environmental Action
Correct.
Council will have a table there. So you
Yep.
can stop by and see the
Correct.
township table. And they're good, both good events
Yep.
to celebrate Earth Day.
Yep.
And that's all I have. Is there a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.